What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here, and today I'll be just basically giving my thoughts on the white border cards that was released in the history pack. So as you guys know, history pack is actually a bunch of reprints coming from WTR, Arcane Rising, and finally up to Crew. Now, of course, some people like the white borders and others don't. If you want to see my pack opening video, or basically the box opening video, I only opened one box so far. You can check out my previous video. I'm just gonna leave the link down in the description. You guys can check it out. I'll be also pinning a comment regarding this, so you guys can check that video out if you want to see what does the card look like or how are the pull rates and stuff. Even though one box is not really much of a data point to see the pull rate, but you know, you can get a feel of how the cards look like. Anyways, enough about that, enough about the aesthetics. Now we're gonna talk a bit on the more of a gameplay and technical perspective, how we want to use the white borders to our advantage. So there was some discussion going on talking about using the white borders as a way of tracking your pitch and stuff. So it is actually possible to do that, and it's not illegal as far as the rule book goes as of today. I don't know if in the future Legend Story Studios is going to have some limitation on the number of white border cards you can have in your deck and things like that, but I believe that is not the intention. And a mixture of white and black border cards, regardless of the quantity, is actually allowed moving forward. So I don't think that's an issue, but some people do. I just want to point out that some people do think that it's possible to track your pitch with that. But if you are a beginner, actually a legit way that I thought up of using the white pitch card is using it as a sideboard guide. So what do I mean by this? So if you are a newer player and it's actually a bit hard to remember all the sideboard cards against different matchup and stuff like that. So I would recommend, if you are a beginner, you can actually put in all the sideboard cards as the white border cards and your usual deck be in black. So depending on which cards do you have more, if you are super new and basically history pack is your first ever product, maybe you have more access to the white border cards. That can be your main deck, and the sideboard would be the black ones. So this is just a way that I thought up of, a decent way I must say, to actually separate between your sideboards and your main deck. So typically your main deck is going to be about 60 or more, and then the rest is going to be sideboard cards. So that's one of the uses that I see from a technical kind of standpoint, from a gameplay kind of standpoint. Another one is basically putting your white bordered cards as a white bordered card as the reaction stuff. So for example, you can put in Razor Reflex as white border cards. If you are playing Katsu, you can put in Ancestral Empowerment as white border cards. You can put all the defense reaction as white border cards, things like Unmovable, Sink Below, specifically to reactions, so that when you are going through your discard pile, when you use the card and it goes into discard pile, it's actually easy to track those cards and know what are the quantities that you have left in your deck. So it does help a bit in that way. Also, your opponent will be able to track if they want in that way, but it's more about you yourself having a sense of what's remaining in your deck. And if you are playing decks like Katsu and stuff, and you want to keep track of the number of Whelming Gust Wave, Surging Strikes, and things like that, that is in your discard pile, because as you guys might know, might not know, Katsu's ability, Katsu's combo specialization, actually a lot of wind, brings back all the surging, whelming, and you can actually consider putting in white border cards for those specific reasons. Also, maybe if you play Remembrance, you can put in Remembrance target as white border cards. So all these different variables, different ways of utilizing white border cards. it's actually very viable. So these are just some of the things that I thought up: sideboards, and specific cards, specific reactions. You can put it as white border cards. So this applies if you are an older player and you want to look for some ways to integrate white border cards into your deck. So these are some of the ways that you can do. If you are super new to the game, don't worry about it. You can just use whatever that is available to you. So this is more for the intermediate and also the players that has been in this game for quite some time. So this is one way you can utilize it. So I just want to remind that we shouldn't be a bit too fixated about using white border cards as a way to track your pitch and stuff. Instead, we can use it in a more creative way besides looking good in your deck. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to give my quick thoughts on the history packs. For some reason, in my mind, I keep thinking that I keep calling history packs Uprising. I guess the hype is gotten to me, and in my head, I keep thinking about Uprising for some reason. Sometimes at night when I sleep, I do dream about the Uprising arts, especially the Fire Ninja, because I do play Katsu a lot. I guess that does affect my dreams. And anyways, guys, enough about me. Let me know what you guys think about the white border cards down in the comments below. Most of the guys that I talk to, guys and girls that I talk to, like the white border cards, I must say. And there are a few that do not like it, but once they actually see the cards in person, they do actually find that white border cards are pretty attractive. It works. It really works in Flesh and Blood cards. I'm not sure about Magic the Gathering. I don't have enough knowledge in that, so I'm not gonna touch on that. People do say that it again tends to get a bit yellowish. It tends to have some yellowish tint moving on, but I don't know. As long as you double sleeve, I guess, reduce the exposure to the air and stuff like that, it should be fine. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in comments below. Like, subscribe to the channel. So the recent giveaway is closed, but I'll be having more giveaway in the future, especially with the new package coming from LSS. Yep, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.